Okay, this video will show you how to make a Kumihimo bracelet using 8 strings, kind of like in a spiral pattern. Okay, so for this you're going to need cardboard. I use tape and scissors and a pencil. You'll see that in just a moment. And then choose what you want to make it from. You could use yarn. I'm going to use yarn for this. Or you could use something like embroidery floss, like these ones here. Okay, yarn's a little bit faster, and that's why I've chosen that. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make my weaving disc. So this is something that you can buy, but you can also just make your own, like I'm doing. So I just traced around the tape for a nice big circle. Then I'm going to use my scissors to cut out the shape. Okay, and this is something that you can reuse. You can make all sorts of bracelets on it. Okay, so you're just going to cut out the circle. Okay, so now the circle is cut. I'm going to just move the cardboard out of the way. And I'm going to use my pencil now to plan out where I'm going to cut. So if you might imagine a pizza that's cut into 8 slices, or a clock, I'm going to put a line at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then another one in between. This is dividing it now kind of into 8s. And another one in between. And this is going to give me a total of 16 lines. Notice that they're about 1 centimeter long each, okay, not too long. Now I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut each of those little lines, okay, just a little bit in, about 1 centimeter again, each on each of the lines, okay. Just move my disc around as I'm cutting those. And these are really important for how we make this bracelet. Okay, I've gone all the way around. So now I'm going to really carefully use my scissors to poke a hole in the middle. Okay, you can ask an adult to do this for you because, you know, scissors can be sharp. So I poke through super carefully, and then I just want to make that hole nice and big, especially for yarn. I want to have a nice big hole in the middle. Okay, so now you're going to cut your string. So when you're cutting your string, you want your string to be quite long. For this one, I'm making a really kind of a short bracelet. So I would suggest maybe around 1 meter for each of the strings. Okay, and there's 8 strings. I've got 4 of one color and 4 of another color. Okay, so I'm just going to match up all the ends of the strings, all 8 together, and I'm going to tie a knot with all 8 of those strings. This is a little bit tricky. Okay, you might have to try a few times to get it, but the idea is that we're sticking all of those strings together, okay, all in one big knot. Okay, finally I got it. Okay, so now that the strings are all tied together in a nice knot, I'm going to get my my weaving disc, okay, and I'm going to put my big bunch of strings on the weaving disc. Okay, I'm just realizing that the hole is not quite big enough, so I'm going to use the scissors again really carefully to make that hole a little bit bigger so that the strings are going to fit through. Okay, so I poke a few through, and the idea is that it's kind of like hanging on there. It's going to look a little bit like a jellyfish. Okay, I guess an octopus because it has 8 strings. Okay, so now I'm going to use a tiny little bit of tape, and this tape is just going to hold it in place. So I'm going to take off a little bit of duct tape here. You can use any kind of tape. And you're going to stick it on, careful not to cover the hole, okay, and not to cover the little cuts that you made, but just in between those two, and that'll hold the strings in place while you weave. Okay, so we're going to get set up. We're going to take 2 of one color, so I'm just starting with the green. I'm going to put them out to the right hand side, or at like 3 o'clock on a clock. All right, then I'm going to take the other 2, and I'm going to put them at 9 o'clock, okay, in 2 of the holes at 9 o'clock. All right, so on the left side. Then I'm going to take 2 of the red ones. I'm going to put them at the top. Okay, and 2 of the holes at the top. And the other 2 red strings I'm going to put in 2 of the slots at the bottom. Now, it doesn't really matter which ones you put them in, but try to spread them out because that's going to help you to weave. Hey, underneath you can see there, I don't want my strings to get all tangled as well. So I'm ready to start. I'm going to start with this string right here on the right at the top, okay? And I'm going to take it down and put it on the right side of the bottom, kind of like a peace sign, Then I take the one on the left and I put it up onto the left side at the top. Okay, so right and then left. Then I'm going to turn the disc to the left. Then I take the right one again and put it down on the right side below. Then the left one and put that on the left side at the top. Okay? Then turn again to the left. Now right, down, right, left, up, left, and turn to the left. So it's right, then left, and then left. Okay, here comes the turn. So here we go, right, and then left, and then turn to the left. Okay, and I basically just keep doing that for a super long time. Okay, the yarn is a little bit faster, embroidery floss is a little bit slower, but that's the pattern. You want to make sure that your strings aren't getting tangled underneath, so each time you do a string, just pull it out to the end like I'm doing, okay, so that it's not getting tangled underneath. Otherwise your jellyfish will get all tangled up underneath. Okay, and that's basically it. Just keep doing that. Okay, so I've just been weaving and weaving and weaving, careful not to get my strings all tangled up. Again, right, then left, and turn to the left. So now I can check my progress underneath. You can see there underneath that it's growing underneath. It's kind of twisted around, but you can definitely see that I'm making some good progress. Okay, so I'm going to skip to the end. So let's have a look at my progress. I've got quite a long string happening underneath here now that's nice and weaved. It's probably not long enough for a bracelet, but again, I started off with a little bit of string. So once it's at the length that you want, you go ahead and take the tape off from underneath. Okay, and then you'll see, you can untwist it a little bit and see how long it is. It looks pretty cool. I'm going to turn it back over. I'm going to detach the red strings, so the ones on the left side and the ones on the right side at the same time. And then just like when I'm starting to tie my shoelaces, I'm going to tie those two together in a knot, okay, so that things don't slip. Once that's tied, I can take off the green ones as well. Okay, and I can pull it through. I can get rid of my weaving disc, put that to one side, and I can see my really cool Kumihimo bracelet or string. Just to be on the safe side, I'm also gonna tie the green strings together, just like I did with the red strings, and that's just gonna make it super strong and make sure it doesn't all come apart. Okay, and once that's done, you can tie it onto wherever you want to tie it onto. All right, you can put it on your wrist or wherever. Okay, have fun.